Hey guys, welcome. And if you're new or just passed through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may be saying you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found in the description box below, and my books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session. Remember, I also still have the special for 8888 for 2024 annual prediction, where we go through each of the months. We look at the theme and what to expect, what the possible obstacles and lessons may be, and how to overcome them. So if you want to get in on that, spaces are limited, and they're going to be open until the end of the year at that price point. All right, let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. I hope everybody had a peaceful Thanksgiving. I know that I did. Although I know the astrology wasn't calling for it, I still had a really good day. So I hope you guys had a really good day too. All right, let's jump in. Okay. Right off the bat, I feel like somebody here is antsy or feeling like they're running out of time in order to fix or reconcile the situation. I think that came up in a previous reading, one of the last readings, where it was like somebody's literally run out of time, and that's kind of what it looks like here. They haven't quite run out of time. It feels like they feel like it. There's some anxiety here. Somebody is very much ready to come in, though. Yeah, there's like this anxiety energy. I feel like there's somebody here struggling with, literally struggling with anxiety. And I feel like I feel like this is somebody who is trying to use like the laws of attraction to draw something towards them, whether it's love or, you know, prosperity or whatever. Excuse me. I think somebody is struggling with that energy. Somebody here is not quite, they're not in the flow state is what I heard. Because when you're in a flow state, literally, you could think about, and those of you who are in this energy or have been in the energy before a flow state, if you could chime in the comments and just like let folks know it's literally just staying in that energy without a whole lot of thought into it, it does produce results. So I feel like the energy here, there's someone heavily riddled with anxiety and they're struggling with staying grounded. I'm also hearing too that someone here may be questioning or needs to question the intentions behind whatever it is that they're trying to draw into themselves. Okay, we'll look into that a little bit more. What's the lesson? Okay. Okay, I heard whatever this is that somebody's gotten themselves into, that they've got to just deal with it on their own, right? Part of the lesson here, I feel like, is learning how to stop repeating certain cycles, whether that's, you know, internally and mentally, where somebody's just like ruminating. I also feel like too, there's the lesson here, somebody's here out here on their own. They're not getting any help, especially if they feel like they're trying to move towards a new cycle or move towards a new life. They're not getting any assistance here. That could be the divine orchestration, but they're not. Somebody here is not getting any help. Is what I heard. They're not getting any help to deal with whatever the situation is. And that's part of their lesson. Okay. Let's use this deck. Okay. Somebody is not getting any help. Somebody has been in a cycle repeatedly within their life. I feel like somebody here also felt like they could get, maybe they were trying to attract in some assistance, but they're not maybe seeing that they're not going to get it, or they're not getting it. Okay. Okay, so somebody now is feeling very motivated. This is interesting though. I feel like there's somebody here who maybe they're losing their stability, losing resources, or there's been a situation here, this could have something to do with family, where there's been some type of significant loss. I feel like there's somebody here who wants to come towards you or wants to rush in to have some kind of communication, or somebody's making a choice to come rushing in. They're making a choice to come rushing in. There's been some kind of injustice or some kind of lie, and I feel like somebody's wanting to come forward to either reveal that. Somebody wants to come out of, somebody's like, okay, somebody's like, I don't want to be a part of this drama. Somebody wants to, and if you've been in conflict with somebody, somebody wants to move out of that conflict energy. Yeah, because there's been some type of, somebody's very hopeful that if they come towards you, okay, this is what I'm getting. Somebody feels like if they come towards you with some kind of truth that it would absolve them. I also feel like, too, like you may be very much in a position of, you know, you've erected your boundaries, especially if you feel like people that you've dealt with have done you dirty at any point. I feel like you're really only wanting to deal with people if they're coming to you with truth. If they're not coming at you with any kind of truth, then you don't want to deal with it. That's appropriate. Okay. Yeah, so you literally freed yourself from some type of toxic connection or toxic behavior patterns. You are no longer embodying that energy, or you know, aligned with it, and somebody here is definitely unhappy about that. I feel like they're unhappy more so about the fact that they may feel like there's no new opportunity. Okay, so maybe you released the situation. You may have released the situation because it felt burdensome, but this person or whoever you're dealing with may feel as though there's no closure. So like if you just kind of faded into the black, because it was very apparent that there's no, you know, there's no growth here, there's no abundance here, there's no happiness here, so you just kind of let it go. I feel like the other person or other people involved may be the ones that are feeling the burdens. I don't feel like I don't feel like you're carrying a burden. You're kind of like, yeah, whatever. You recognize that there's, you know, yeah, while something may not close out, let me explain something. there was a period of time where I felt like I didn't have closure within a certain dynamic. And I remember hearing how, you know, you give yourself closure. Like, what if you never get the closure? What if you never hear the things that you've always wanted to hear? What if, you know, they never say, I'm sorry, or they never acknowledge their wrongdoing, or whatever. And I was, you know, adamant about, no, I'm gonna hold on, because I feel like I am owed at least closure, right? Until it came into my awareness that you give closure to yourself by forgiving them for, you know, forgiving folks for their trespasses and letting them go, literally. Because I feel like with the release of people and relationships that don't have the same type of integrity that you have, for people and relationships that don't show up authentically the way that you do, they don't even deserve to be in your life. You know, so you give yourself closure by just saying, you know what, this is what it is. I deserve better. I'm moving on. It is what it is. It happened. Whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, moving on from situations, and that's literally what you did. You decided to make a change and move on from situations that you realized that there would be no change, there would be no growth. When you've got all these other options and situations that you could be considering, why are you still holding on to something or someone that refuses to change, refuses to evolve, refuses to grow? I think you finally saw something here within a situation, or you saw where there has been stagnation. So it's kind of like if you were dealing with a situation that wasn't making you very happy. Say you're pouring in all of this energy. You're pouring in all of this energy, and now you're seeing where you're seeing the fruits of your labor. So it's kind of like if you, okay, the analogy I'm being shown, it's kind of like when you take your attention off of certain situations or relationships and turn all of that energy onto yourself, all that focus back onto yourself, you can actually see, you're starting to see evidence. You may have already started seeing evidence of your own glow up. You know, once you stop focusing on, you know, round and round, that was part of the lesson. Once you stop focusing or having your focus aligned to this situation, this one relationship, this one group of people, this one, you know, situationship, whatever, you start to realize when you start focusing and putting the energy back onto yourself, that it is you that flourishes the same way that you wanted this relationship or situation to flourish. You're seeing it. You're seeing evidence of it. I also feel like you're seeing too, if you were in a relationship, whatever this relationship was, you see where the other person was potentially manipulating and trying to play mind games with you. Like you're now seeing it. You were dealing with somebody here who was playing mind games and manipulating the hell out of you within the relationship. Wow. And they weren't really giving much, if anything, to the relationship. And it's kind of crazy because I think I was watching back one of the videos that I did, and I was saying how, you know, in the past there were good times. You know, you remember the good times. There were actually some good times. But you also are now aware of the manipulation because you can see it. You can see where there was a situation here where it's riddled with manipulation. I also feel too that you may have been dealing with someone here who deals with like lower vibrational energies. Like, I mean, I'm not going to just call out dark magic, but this is somebody. It's funny, I did a client reading a few minutes ago, and I kind of was saying this is the same, it's a similar energy. It's just like somebody who comes across as, you know, somebody who they come across or present themselves as somebody who just knows everything, and this person really don't know shit. They don't really know shit, okay? They really weren't putting in any effort into the relationship. Any effort or time or energy, all they did, I feel like, was manipulate you or try to manipulate you. And they did it by using your emotions. So it's kind of like if they knew that you had love for them, they used that love against you. Yeah. I'm missing a deck. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I'm missing a deck. Yeah, anxious. There's somebody here dealing with some serious anxiety. And I kind of feel like there's someone here being guided in a certain way. Excuse me. Somebody is being guided forward. And I feel like the anxious energy, it comes from that forward movement. It's kind of like moving into the unknown and not being really sure where you're going to land. So obviously they're not going to feel as comfortable or safe. There is going to be some... there is going to be some... this keeps coming out. There's going to be some lies that are revealed, some lies that have been kept, secrets that have been kept from you, having to do with your either your family or a group of people that you really cared about. There is something that's going to be unearthed, is what I heard. You may have also had, okay, I said you had somebody here that may have been manipulating a relationship or manipulating you within a relationship. Something is being balanced out here. You will also see it. So if something has been hidden, it is going to be revealed. I have the High Priestess in the reverse, Magician in the reverse, with the Sun, like literally, like the Sun and the Angel of Balance. So whatever is being revealed to you, there is also someone, I'm also getting energy too, that this is definitely connected to someone from your past or past situation. You're going to be finding out it has something to do with your money as well. Ooh, somebody's making a decision to walk away. I'm here for it. I like that energy. I'm absolutely here for it. Let's grab a couple of kippers. Yeah, there's definitely a relationship coming to a close. There may be somebody here who's unable. Yeah, false person. So there's somebody here who may be unable to move, unable to travel. I have gotten that before. There may be somebody here that's unable to travel. We got a false person here that may be in despair. I have somebody here who may be unable to travel due to imprisonment, whether this is mental entrapment, like a mental prison, spiritual jail. I said this relationship came undone. Somebody made a decision to move away from this situation. Move away from drama, move away from injustice. Now you know your boundaries, you know your worth. There could be some fear or anxiety about moving forward, but Spirit is saying trust your intuition. But there's definitely a relationship with a distorted masculine energy that has come apart. I see definitely with the release of any type of karmic energy, there's somebody here who's beside themselves. But I think they're more beside themselves because you may have options that they do not have. But there's about to be some lies coming out within your community. This could be within your family or a friend group. I also feel here the divine feminine has really just been working on themselves, working to integrate masculine and feminine energy in order to ground yourself. But part of this lesson definitely has to do with, I feel like there is this energy of like knowing who to take with you on the next leg of your journey, but to really focus on the loyalty, the loyal people, you know, not based on the longevity that you've been dealing with somebody, but more so the loyalty that people display towards you. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Let's grab some index cards and some tea leaves, wherever time lies. Let's grab some tea leaves. Okay. Interesting, I have the wishbone and broken wishbone. So I have a wish granted and a wish that is not granted. So somebody's wish is not coming true and somebody's wish is absolutely coming true. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. We love it. The months of February and August may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. Could be dealing with a Aquarius or a Pisces. We have love. We have flowers, happiness. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. Beetle, good fortune. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. So somebody is about to come into some really good stuff. Then we have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. And elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. And the first index card that jumps out is anxiety. So definitely there's somebody out here with some serious anxiety. Somebody feels like they may be left behind. Sign of Aries may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Leo as well. Endgame cycle is over. Then we have somebody here that has abusive patterns. Somebody wanted to destroy your life. You are the alchemist. What they wanted for you is now happening to them. It's karma. You are no longer afraid. Someone is in deep regret. Depression, dark night of the soul. I said somebody here is getting left behind and they wanted to destroy your life and now they're experiencing dark night of the soul. Could also be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. They need your energy or input to create. Sacral chakra. Definitely somebody here was trying to affect your vitality. They think they'll get away with the betrayal, but Spirit sees it all. Somebody is in the public eye. You're being seen. Somebody is afraid of getting caught. Somebody is greedy and selfish with entitled behavior. Again, the month of August may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Somebody is impersonating you to ruin your reputation. Someone's tried or is trying to sabotage your relationships. Someone is lost without you. The truth is coming out. And somebody here is being cyber stalked and they've been warned to stop. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. I welcome you to join me for a session. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. All of your tips, donations, and new bookings from new clients. I love it. Absolutely love it. If you follow me over here from TikTok, welcome. Thank you so much for all of your new subscriptions. I've got a lot of new subscribers, so I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Until next time, take care.